Welcome. We're back with part two. Let's continue our conversation on about how these worthless Negroes, which don't refuse to buy from one another. The white man's ice is colder.
You got a way
Continue,
with
brother.
words.
What?
I said you have a way with words. No, what I'm
Man,
saying
you
is
told me that. You told me that, bro.
you still have a way with words. I'm
Uh-huh.
not telling you anything that I made up. I'm telling you something that we've been talking about from the beginning of time. Even if you go off into the early 1900s, and there's a good movie to watch. It's called, I think it's called the Vernon Jordan story.
Hmm.
That was a good movie to watch. James
Yeah.
Earl Jones, and it had what did they have to do with?
Oh, you talking about when he was a store owner and everything like that, and he said that we have to
Uh,
buy from one another.
right, I think it's a Vernon Jordan story
Yeah, that was a very good
because
movie and everything, but I haven't seen it in
yeah.
so long. I have to go ahead and see that again.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And what did he say in that movie? He said, a lot of y'all ask me why I don't have shoestrings in my shoes.
Mm,
I'll start wearing them when we start buying them, we start making them.
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
And you know what? To his
What?
day, he don't have no shoestrings. And that, and that was 1920s, 1930s. He still ain't got no shoestrings because we don't see,
Well,
we
why
don't,
haven't you created some shoestrings, sir?
because it's not worth my time. That's a small item.
Oh, okay.
The first, let me tell you a real good item. I was on, if you listen to, what's his, Dr. John Henry Clark,
Uh-huh.
and the name of the segment was "We Have No Friends,"
Oh wow.
and and um and he said in that clip, he said, "We don't even produce safety pins for our babies' diapers." He
Hmm.
said, "I tell you, why don't you start with some underwear?" So when he said that, the first thing I manufactured was my underwear.
Hmm.
That's the first. And every day I wear Ray Coleman underwear because that was my original brand. Even with my website, it was
Uh-huh.
Ray Coleman.
Yeah.
It was Ray Coleman underwear was the first brand, was the first thing. And right every day I have Ray Coleman underwear.
Hmm.
I can't do no crime.
Yeah. Hmm.
What's his name? His pants fell down. His name is Ray Coleman.
Hmm.
How you know? We saw his underwear.
Yeah. Mm.
So that's why I started with, just because Dr. John Henry Clark said it
Yeah.
when he said that. And then I was also in this African group. And the conversation in this African group was about cultural appropriation.
Hmm.
And in this African group, there were some white guys, I think they were South African. And he made the comment that Black Americans need to be happy that we were enslaved because they taught us everything that we know. And then he
What?
mentioned, he
What?
said,
What? Wait. Oh, that African said that.
a white African in South Africa
Okay.
said that Black Americans should be happy that we enslaved them. We taught them everything that they know.
Wow.
The language is ours. He said, even the clothes are
Hmm.
ours. He said, and the cars y'all drive are ours. This is in this African group.
Wow. That he's really ignorant, isn't he?
Well,
They didn't
he
create those things.
well,
We did.
question. He's not talking. See the paralysis of analysis.
Hmm.
What we did 200 years ago. What have you done lately?
Hmm.
What have you done in the last 40 or 50 years?
Yes.
What have you done? Listen, you don't even make your own underwear.
Hmm.
You go to China to order your underwear, or India, Pakistan. You go
Mm.
all over the world to look for this stuff. Do you not know that even the fabric, the dashikis, are not even made in Africa? That's not African.
Let me tell you something.
That fabric is made in Belgium and Amsterdam.
Mm.
That stuff is not made in Africa.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I wanted to finish my point.
I just wanted to plug my new clothing line, Not for the Meek. It's going to be made by us.
Yo, I got you. I got you.
From the factory 555.
I'll make it for you. We could definitely partner and do some stuff.
Yeah, because I want to get some designs going. I want to get some artwork and everything like that, because if my boy ain't gonna do it, then I got to do it for him.
When you talk, your son?
Yeah, which are like his little gaming channel, graphics and everything. Like I got a spot out here that, you go ahead and get the design print put on there, and then I put some extra stuff on it, make it nice. I was telling myself, man, we go open up a little online store and everything. You can sell your stuff, you promote your stuff, your clothing on there, make money. But you don't listen.
Well, he also can do what you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
With a lot of kids, they have to see the parents do it, then they get involved.
Exactly.
You can't tell the kids to do something. They don't have that vision of what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. But if they see it, they end up working with you in it. They learn it, and then they take over.
Yeah.
But to do it and not show them, they don't really comprehend that.
Yeah.
So, but another thing you should I don't know about Oklahoma, OKC. Find out what's wanted up there and wholesale it to boutique to t-shirt shops and stores.
Yeah.
But not just black, because a lot of the blacks, they're not gonna stay there. They're not gonna support you. I even went to several black t-shirt shops. Hey, what is it that you need? What are you looking for? I can do this, I can do that. And some samples. So a lot of times, for some people, they just so difficult to work with. I said, you know what? Here's your money back. I've had to get money back. And let me tell you something. When you're dealing with us, give our money back. A little money is not worth it. It's not worth the headache that you're gonna go through. It's not worth it trying to explain and get them their money back, because the first thing we're gonna do to you or to us, we're going straight to social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like one young lady, oh man, she was out of East Coast, and she kept changing the style. And I tried to explain to her, every time you change the style, we have to recreate the pattern for that style. And that's paper we have to do, that's material. Because we're actually creating the actual piece. I said, look, you got to pay for another sample. Okay, I pay for another sample. And then they turn around and change that. I said, listen, you keep changing the pattern. Then they sent me another picture. That picture, I said, that's a different cut. That means we got to redo the pattern. You are deviating from the original design. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was hell. But my workers kept going. My workers kept doing the design. They kept changing up stuff. And it just got to the point to where, but this particular case, you know what? After all of this now, just give me my money back.
Yeah.
Fuck
you doing that with all you doing that with all your businesses. And they say, oh, we're gonna cancel service and everything like that and everything. Maybe later on in the future, like, no, you can forget about that. You just keep on doing what you're doing.
And she said, after a day and a half, man hours, fabric purchased, a roll of fabric, a roll. Just give me my money back. Mm-hmm. It don't work. What money? You spend all your money on man hours. For your fabric is here. What do you want me to do with this roll of fabric I got for you? Because no, this particular, you're not getting, I'm not refunding your money. Because you spent your money on hours.
Well, you gotta put that in the agreement and everything to get these people know, so you don't waste your time, you don't waste theirs. That if they order something, they're paying for it. They're gonna pay for that material, and you'll go ahead put it together for them and everything like that for also a fee, but they're gonna that money out of their pocket ain't refundable. You know,
Right. That's one of the biggest that's one of the conversations I have with them. When that's in the return policy, or not so much return policy, production. Hey,
yes.
this is that's why we get so much more. I take 70% up front. On small orders, I got to get the whole payment. You know, small personal, I got to get the whole payment. We're not doing, you know, you're not gonna give me $150 on something, and then nah, just give me the whole 300 for this small order, and I see what I can help you out, get it together, get you some samples.
Exactly.
If you don't have it, but no, I'm not going to go through any changes. So, but no, I've known t-shirt shops, and I'm asking them, hey, is there anything in particular you're looking for? Because I'm looking at their store. And by me looking at their store, I'm like, this store you have, everybody have this stuff. Everybody have this stuff that you have. So, is there anything that you need? Or they don't want to even give you the information. I'm telling you, bro. This is us. But we're supposed to survive off each other. Every group of people survive off themselves.
Exactly.
They don't have to. They don't have to go outside of their community for anything.
That's why there won't be survival this time.
No, this time around, bro, you can hang it up.
Exactly.
You can definitely hang it up.
It's going to be the independent individual that survives what's coming here.
Yeah. Yep. Because it's getting ready to come.
Yeah.
Next year, especially when all these businesses shut down. A lot of businesses are shut down.
Let me plug this. There's people have been saying, "Oh man, my property value went up and everything like that." And oh my goodness, it's good to have real estate. They were just so happy. And like I told them, I said, sell that shit. Don't, you know, and don't buy. Sell and don't buy. Because just like what I said was gonna happen, right now you got I told you yesterday that there's no money. All the stock market and other investments are going down the toilet. The only thing that's good is artwork. So where are the well, I guess that it's not my generation, but the older generation. I forgot what they called them. Oh my
The baby
God.
boomers.
They're the baby boomers, yes. So the baby boomers are retiring, and and they have most of their money tied up into their homes and the stock market. You know, 401ks and all that. The stock market is going down the toilet, and now real estate is dropping because the interest rate is so high that which it costs too much to get a mortgage. So no one's going to buy your property. So if anything, you got to go ahead and sell it at a discount price and anything like that to make up for that. And sometimes people still won't buy it. So they're stuck in a situation. What does that do? That makes the real estate go down. Everything's going down. We're talking about 50%. Some people say 50%. I say, and this is going to be a 10, 15-year downturn. It's going to go down more than that. You're going to be able to find crazy deals if you got cash.
Well,
so that's why, you know, I'm up here going ahead into starting new businesses and everything that I think that can weather the storm. And that's it.
or whatever you do, be a producer.
Exactly.
If you want to be in, and it's like for some kind of reason we can't do nothing without them. Everything that we do is contingent upon them financing us. Like I mean, it's just like ridiculous.
Exactly.
We cannot finance each other or help each other out. It's just horrible. But other than that, bro, at the end of the day, we have to, like I said, be producers. We have to own stuff. We have to own our own thing. And if we don't move, if we're not gonna do that, I don't mean I don't know what to say.
I don't know
I
what
don't
to
know what
say
to say.
either.
But like I said, I'm doing my own thing. Um, manufacturing,
Hmm.
doing a lot of traveling,
Yep, you're
spending a
doing your
lot of
part.
money.
You're definitely doing your part, sir.
Who knows? Yeah. Okay. Other than that, man,
All right, so we're gonna call it a day, sir.
we call it a day for right now, and then we'll catch up later.
It sounds like your work is, I mean, coming in more and
No,
more.
yeah. It was just I was just asking one of them. I
Yeah.
see, I see a piece that's missing. Ah, falta. It's falta este. Okay. No, I was just telling the one of the workers we were just missing something. So, but I got it now. I found it.
Okay.
But no, man. Like I said, man, you got to be producers. You got to be producers. Got to own manufacturing. Kanye West needs to take this time and opportunity to open up his own factories.
Well,
Don't
get
look
in
for.
touch
Don't
with
look.
you.
Hey, yo, I mean, but what are the chances? I'm not even. Hey, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm sitting up and watching this, and if I was him, I wouldn't even partner. Let me tell you why I wouldn't partner.
Yeah.
Your partner can cut out on you.
Oh yeah.
I can't cut out on me.
So true.
I
So
can't cut
true.
out on me.
Uh-huh.
I can't. I can't. With me, I don't have to. Your partner can. Well, I don't like what you said.
Uh-huh.
I don't like what you said about that particular politics. I don't like what you said about that. So this right here, this I don't like the fact that you cheat on your wife, or I don't like your religion. I didn't know that you thought like that. I didn't know your political views.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't cut out on me.
Yeah.
Ain't no cutting out
Wow.
on me.
Damn, you know what? I just thought about something. I thought about a deal that I might be able to broker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's on the growery thing. I met
On
a I
what
met
now?
a you know the growery, the marijuana growery.
Uh huh.
Yeah, what said when you said that, you know, partners can split on you and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy I met and we were talking and he built a growery and he has a partner. He said, "Yo, I got rid of my partner and everything like that, and I'm not doing nothing with it right now. You know, I'm gonna wait a while and then I'm just gonna sell the whole thing." And I'm thinking, well, while you're doing that, maybe I got a guy that will go ahead and get up in there and work it and everything like that and pay, you know, a monthly lease and everything. And, you know, at least you can make some money while you got it shut down, you know. I'm gonna see
Mm-hmm.
what I can make happen.
Hey, if he'll go for it, but then
Oh
are
yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
build it? Are you gonna build him back up for him to come back and take over it?
No, which he just gonna do like a lease and everything like that. So because
Mm-hmm.
he don't want no hands on it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do nothing with it. So you get other people to go in there and take over and run and grow their crop and everything like that and pay monthly. You know what I'm saying? It's renting. You're renting out what you already built. You already got the buildings there. They don't have to do none of that. All they got to do is put their people in there and make it happen. You know?
Hey, whatever you could do, if the guy go for it, whatever you can do to make some money, I ain't
Yeah,
mad.
yeah. I'm trying to.
But
I'm trying.
in Kanye case, there's no reason for him to partner.
Oh
If he
no.
have the money, he can open up a factory here in the states.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do it, and he can hire workers. There's so many workers out here.
Well, let me tell you something why. I mean, I understand what you're saying because let's go back to Kanye and his music. All these years he's been doing music and everything like that. He hasn't made up a network of people that can make arrangements. I mean, he could just put that shit online. It could be like Jay-Z stuff. All the Jay-Z, Rihanna, Beyonce, all this stuff is download. You know what I'm saying? Create your website, subscription and everything like that. and and you got your music on there. They can download it, stream it, whatever. Then
Mhm.
then you got into the clothing business. You haven't made no connections that you could take people and say, yo, let's go ahead and build this shit from scratch. Or
This is what I'm talking about.
or
All
go
he
to
had, what he,
go
go
with
ahead.
Russell. Hook up with Russell.
Russell gonna send you, if you listen to what Russell's talking about, Russell's telling you to partner with the other people to make your stuff. Russell is not talking about being an owner of your shit.
Uh-huh.
Listen, bro, let me tell you something. Go back and look over. Just go when you get some free time. Stay up one night and go over all the conversations.
Uh-huh.
All the. Are you recording this?
Yeah. I haven't cut it
Oh,
up yet.
I thought you go. I thought you had cut it up. You
No.
go over all the conversations, all the YouTube clips that people are having.
Yeah.
Nobody is talking about substance and talking about ownership.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to real estate, let me watch this. No, I'm gonna stay on topic. When it comes down to real estate, they want an Airbnb. That means they don't own it. They want to go pay the owner for it and then rent it out from the owner.
No, no,
Airbnb, this is
you're talking about an
I'm just giving.
Airbnb lease.
No, I'm talking, but it's not owner. You don't own it.
Yeah.
All the owner have to do is count. It's not renew your lease.
Yeah.
You listen to the conversations about relationships, dating, high value men. Do you know they consider a high value Black American a man? I think he's supposed to have, with or without a degree, $120,000 a year for the last 3 years. Do you not know? Do you not know that $120,000 a year is a Mexican with a lawnmower that crossed the border illegally 2 years ago? So
Yeah,
so you
you were saying that these women that have that's in the nursing field and or some small business owners and it's like pretty much their equivalent of a Mexican with a lawnmower. They
think about it.
generate just about as much as him.
I,
Yeah,
I, I
let me tell you
have
something.
that.
That's the same as a truck driver.
A high value, if you can, they consider a high value Black man is a Black man that financially $120,000 a year for the last 3 years
Not no more.
and an education supposedly depend, and that's equivalent to an illegal immigrant with a lawnmower business with no education. So you as a Black so-called elite
Uh-huh.
of high value is equivalent to an illegal immigrant with a lawnmower. That's how low you are as a people.
Well, right now with inflation and everything like that, it's not 150. It's a quarter of a
Mhm.
million. You have to make at least $250,000 to be a high value man
A Mexican with two workers in a trailer will make that.
now.
A plumber will make that.
Uh-huh.
Plumbers, a master degree plumber can make more than a doctor, can make $500,000 a year. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Say, but a high value Black man with a
Even
degree, 100,
even doctors aren't high value. Did I tell
it,
you
it's
about
just,
my partner? He's a owner operator down in Houston. Uh he said he wanted to come on sometime and everything and talk. What said he was out the other day. I called him up and he was cooking for some young lady over at his house. And he said, "Oh yeah, she's a doctor." I said, "Oh man, you didn't call you one right there." He said, "Man, she broke." Yo, she paying for all those student loans. She just paid off debts, and
Mhm,
she's like in her late 30s and shit like that, and she ain't got no
mhm,
bread. She's broke,
mhm.
and I'm
But it
just
ain't too
like,
late.
damn, huh?
It ain't too late. It ain't too late for the sister. It ain't too
I hope
late.
not. You know what I'm saying? And then, I just got me a doctor. God bless his soul, man. He got me some new medication, man. It's way better, man.
Mhm.
I ain't gotta take that pill on a full stomach, and I can take it any time of day. So I'm like, yeah, I'm winning right now. And he's younger, you know, he's a 34-year-old doctor, and he told me, he said, "No, I have not paid off all my debt." I'm like, okay.
Like,
So, you
damn,
know,
huh?
34 years old, he ain't debt free. So I'm like, all right, I
Right.
hear you.
So, but like I said, you have to produce yourself. You know, I
Yeah,
guess my father being in business, my uncle being in business, I always learned growing up that you have to just do for self. Don't depend on nobody to do nothing for you. Do
yeah,
your own thing. My father always told me, if you're gonna have a job, keep you about 10 to 20 lawns on the side to cut. Like,
yeah,
why is that? So if you get laid off your job, you have something back to fall on, something
yeah,
else, excuse me, to fall back on. You know, it's
yeah,
not dependent. So you can keep moving. You don't have to,
yeah.
you know. So my thing was, if that's the case, why don't I just do lawns?
Uh,
And I can work for myself. I don't have to rely on anybody. And I came out of high school with that. I even so
man,
when I got a scholarship to go to college,
yeah,
I was there for 1 month. I was
hmm,
broke. I had never been broke growing up in my life. I
yeah,
sold candy, sold everything in school since the kindergarten. I
yeah,
get out of high school, and the only year in my life that I didn't make money every day was when I was got out of high school and
yeah,
went to college. When I
mm,
was in kindergarten, grade school, junior high school, and high school, I made money every day.
yeah, mm,
And you know what? I was in college 1 month. I sold my books and bought me some lawnmowers.
hmm,
I couldn't take being broke. The hell is this? I'm walking around school all dressed up, all nice and dressed for success. But I ain't got no
hmm.
money. In high school, I didn't have to dress for success. I wore tennis shoes and jeans and sold candy. Made
Damn.
$300-400 a week selling candy.
You know what? I gotta come back down there around your way. I
Mhm.
gotta find some time. Maybe when the kids there's another break or something like that. I'm gonna take a trip down there and stay for a day or two. And you know
In
we
Texas,
can, yeah. Where else, man? Oh, you thought that I was gonna
oh,
go down to Columbia. Oh, okay.
yeah, DR, Columbia. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about Texas. I'm gonna go down there to Texas, and maybe what we might, depending on what it is, maybe we're still dealing with the clothing situation, but also I want to check out the area that you got your contracts in because I mean I can't invest in your manufacturing, but shoot, I could invest in that in your
And
route.
I'm trying to. I knew somebody that
Because I
had the
might I might
equipment.
have to come down there and work right alongside you. You always say you wish I was down there with you. We might be doing the
Man,
room. We might be doing this podcast in the same room.
hey man, I have a room in the house that ain't
Uh-huh.
nothing in there.
Yeah,
I'm so busy moving, going back and forth.
yeah,
Okay. Falta. I have a room down there I don't even use.
yeah.
And and hey, like I was telling one guy, hey man, you can come down here and work 2 days
Yeah,
and go back.
yeah,
That right there will like save me because hey, I still got to get equipment. I'm still buying equipment for that business too.
yeah,
So I'm funding both sides, bro.
yeah. You talk about the landscaping?
The landscape and that business, I thought I had it sold a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
but there was just somebody who you know it didn't go good. I'm just gonna say it didn't go. It didn't.
Yo,
He,
is
he
that
changed his
drilling
mind.
going on my side or your side?
That's my side. That's the young lady on the sewing machine.
Oh, okay.
We working down here. You think
Well,
it's a
guess what? I
game?
got work going on in my house too. And I think so. I wasn't sure if it was my side because he was doing
Oh,
stuff in the bathroom there. So I just
right.
wanted to make sure that like that wasn't on my side.
Oh no, we trying to get it in down here. We trying to because I actually have to fly back tomorrow, and then
Yeah, I said that's why I better get in touch with you today and anything like that before you be in transit.
uh-huh.
Hmm.
So oh yeah, but I can either go up there or for a day or something,
Yeah, Are you gonna
come
fly
down.
up? I'll pick you
Yeah,
up for the
you know
airport.
it. Yeah, because yeah.
I already know. You can do
I
that.
can't drive. I can't
I,
drive.
I'll come get you. Not a
Look at man,
problem.
if I can't drive, well, you're a truck driver, so you know from Dallas to Tyler, Texas.
I'm retired truck driver, sir.
Okay, I mean when you were driving, let me say this: from Dallas to Terrell,
Terrell?
Terrell,
Terrell?
Terrell,
Oh
Texas.
yeah, uh-huh.
It's I fall asleep
That's like
30 minutes.
for where I'm at, that's not 30 minutes away. No,
No,
that's
not from where you are,
no, not for
but from
where I'm at.
Dallas.
I mean, because when I was 50 miles south of here, my other house, to go down to Denton, that was like 150 miles.
No, it's not. I'm talking about 30 minutes. If 30 minutes, I'm out
Man,
of there.
we're talking about you talking about a 200-mile drive with how far we are apart. So it's
Yeah, I
gonna
know that's
take,
from that part. What I'm saying is I
yeah,
can't drive 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I start falling asleep
yeah,
because I be moving
man.
so much,
I be
you know.
staying up. I used to stay up for a whole day driving, do 1,000
Man,
miles, yo.
I don't see
Drive
how
for
you
a
do
thousand.
that.
But guess what? You see my face? This is what happens when you do stuff like that.
What's
People think
that?
about getting into trucking. You get a lot of stress, you get a lot of gray hairs, you get health issues.
Mhm.
Driving like that, hustling and grinding like that is too much on the body, you know?
That's why I choose to. That's why I want to um kind of like get the landscaping side. I
Yeah.
want to like get rid of that. But I realized, try to sell that off, it's not gonna really happen
Uh-huh.
because there's not a lot of us that's in the business that want
Yeah.
to work. And the
And
other
then
groups,
and then the other people are gonna undermine you.
right,
Yeah.
they're not gonna, yeah. So I'm like, I got to keep doing what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna leave my camera off so the battery won't drain. I mean, not the battery,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, do
connection.
that. Yeah. But we're about to get off anyway, so
Yeah. So other than that, man, like I mentioned, another thing, bro, if you go like on the TikToks and stuff and the
let me stop this video right here. We'll be back next time with a new episode of Not for the Meek. Which
it's
says
not for
thank
the
you.
meek.
What?
Okay. No, it's not for the meek.
Yeah, not for the meek. And which said, and most likely the agitator will be joining us. And I have some other guests that are been checking out the podcast and wish to come on. We're going to see what they're going to talk about. Hopefully, it's something interesting. And we'll be back soon. Till next time.